Hello, welcome to Day One Patch Podcast, episode 208. I'm Ryan Johnson, Adrian Petty.
All right. What's going on?
Let's jump right into the fun facts since Matt couldn't wait.
Well, here's a fun fact. We're back on our normal recording setup.
What?
We were talking on our smartphones last time.
Oh, yeah.
And they surprisingly sound really freaking good.
It sounds okay. You can tell it's a little bit lesser quality, but it sounds like it's okay to listen to.
Like, well, for a mobile setup, that's incredible.
Yeah. Okay, fun fact. Milton Bradley invented the game Twister as an excuse to touch women at parties.
Oh, my God.
You don't like that one, Matt?
No, I don't like any of these. There was one I liked.
Which one
Was it,
And I don't remember
was
what
it
it
the
was.
Nook and Crannies one that I read?
No.
That one was really good.
You just randomly read that out, too.
I did open up a random page and that was the one.
You're still digging as he reads intently.
Well, this one is amazing how times have changed.
Uh-oh.
So this one's about Jared and Subway.
Who? Oh.
The book was from 2008 and a pre-Jared kid porno thing.
Is that what happened to him? I remember something happened to him, but I think I've blocked it at this point out of my mind.
Yeah, it was poor old child pornography charges.
Oh, that's
Due
gross.
to a clerical error, until 1951, Virginia's state motto was "Virginia is for losers."
Fuck.
Close examination of the dime reveals that Roosevelt is sweaty. That sucked.
How do you depict sweat on like a metal engraving?
I like this one too. A person is considered highfalutin if their falutin count is over 170. All right, there you go.
Oh, funny.
Top stories. Oh, we got E3 coming up.
Yeah, we do.
And we got a couple more confirmations on conference times.
Yeah, and a big old leak.
And yeah, we got a big leak, which basically ruined E3.
Kind of.
No, in fact,
Kind of.
it's making people pay more attention. That, trust me, in the end, it only helped them.
No, you're right. They'll pay more attention, but it ruined the surprise.
Yes.
That's an issue. Bethesda is actually reacting to some of the leaks, and so we'll talk a bit about that.
The tweets.
Yeah. Steam games will soon be playable on your phone. I guess
What
your phone, a tablet, or your Apple TV. Steam games.
Oh, the Steam Link
You'll
thing.
be able to link your Steam
I
account.
just fucking bought a Steam Link, too.
Well, there you go.
But you would still need, I mean, you wouldn't want to play it on your phone, though, right? You bought the Steam Link to play on a TV somewhere.
Yeah.
He's saying
So-
you're going to get more use out of your Steam Link.
No, I could, but I
No,
could.
what I'm saying is...
An Apple TV would just then replace that.
What?
Would you prefer an Apple TV over a Steam Link? I guess the Steam Link does one thing,
Yeah.
and the Apple TV does multiple things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have an Apple TV.
No, it's not new enough.
Yeah, it would not. it
Oh,
would
here
not
we
run
go.
it, yeah.
Here we
He's
go.
got a 720p model from like...
Oh, I bought it off
it's
Ryan.
HD, but it's not full HD.
I bought off Ryan like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, that's
and it was
fine.
already old then.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It fucking crashes randomly. Like I'll be playing a song through it, it just be like boop, and it just restart.
Does it make the beep? Boop. What the hell's that?
I'm sure it tries. It probably crashes before it can
It
get that
wasn't
beep.
supposed
You're
to.
a little broken, like.
It doesn't beep, but it does now, I guess.
That's sad.
Screwed up Adriana's is. Nintendo Switch has they've announced cloud saves and then introduction of their paid online service. So they actually announced the paid online service when they announced the Switch, I think.
Yeah, I think we talked about this.
It's now coming out, and they've now detailed it. Got a list of games that you're getting with it as well. And then finally, we got, despite the Battlefront 2 controversy, EA had a record year. So,
And there it is, everybody.
Expect zero changes from them in the future.
They should, and I wonder if they would have made more money if they just held fast and just stuck out the controversy. People bitch and cry. EA says, EA just ignores it or just doesn't change. And
Well, I
then
don't know because from what I've there's a million fewer sales of Battlefront 2 than their projections.
Yeah, but if they had
Would that money
stuck
be made
to
up
it-
in microtransactions? Is the question.
Well, also, if they had stuck to it, would those sales be more? Would the sales lost be still more than 1 million?
Well, here's one thing that is affecting them. Okay?
Right.
A lot of people stopped playing the game early on because of the whole progression system was messed up.
We didn't play
We've
it
stopped
much.
we've stopped playing now, right? They're seeing, since their fixes, they're seeing players come back to the game and play it. And now that they reintroduced microtransactions, so they essentially fixed their problem.
Okay.
I think I need to see more numbers, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, it did cause them harm.
But the
Doing
people,
what they did.
the people that left and then came back, weren't the most angry probably because they probably sworn off of it.
Well, they're just big Battlefront fans.
Well, what I'm curious though is the people who are most angry may have also been the guys who would have paid the most if the microtransactions were fair. Because if they're that big of a fan, they would probably get the most angry.
Story right now, then I guess.
Well, if that's it, we don't have to cover it now. That's basically it.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go into what's new. What's new with you, Adriano?
Oh, not much. Just getting ready to depart for a trip.
Are you bringing any mobile games with you?
Just whatever whatever I have on my phone, because I actually decided not. So heads up, I'm going to be in Europe. I'll be in 7 or 8 countries across 2 weeks. 2 weeks in a day, actually. So I've decided. First, I was going to do cellular coverage, roam like home. I was going to just turn on that package and just use my phone, and I decided, fuck it, who cares? I'm just going to...
Well, at least it's there. If you want to turn it on for one day for emergency or something, it's there for you. You can turn it on while in the app and stuff.
Yeah, I probably won't. I will probably just rough it out. I'm probably just going to rely on spotty Wi-Fi at the hotel here, at the hotels like here.
Well,
and
it's
there.
not like you SMS much, right? Like you mostly get internet messages anyway, and those since they're just text messages, you don't need to get them right away.
Yeah, but it's also I anticipate my new job sending me some preparatory emails that I may also need to check on.
They also know you're gone though.
They also know I'm gone, but I don't think that's going to stop them from sending me stuff. So I want to keep up with that. But I will only be playing pretty much what's on my phone, which is not...
It's not much because most games need online connection, including your favorite Hearthstone.
Yes, so that will be limited to hotel, late night hotel stuff just before I go to bed. I have the only other thing that I'm going to absolutely try to boot up there. Great, my screen broke.
You're not booting anything up.
Yeah. The only thing I'm going to try to load up there is Pokemon Go.
Oh, he's going to get the Mr. Mime going.
Going to try to get all the... there are other regional locked ones there, right? Is there some Gen 2 regional locked, or is that it?
There's a Far-Fetched, and we got that a seasonal thing.
But that Farfetch was actually regional locked to Japan.
Oh, okay.
It was in...
I think it might only be Mr. Mime where you're going, because I think it's via continent.
I'm going to Google it just before I leave. But
yeah, there's a map. It's easy to find.
Yeah, so hopefully, I just want to... No, it would be great if I just boot it up and there's just one sitting at the hotel.
Just 10 of them.
Yeah, just fucking tap on him, get him, I'll screenshot and send it to you, Matt.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. But I'm probably going to be watching some Netflix here and there.
How are you gonna prep with media? Are you going to... Because, the Netflix stuff...
You could download it beforehand.
You can download
it. It times out.
Yes.
You have quite a while, though.
You have 30 days. After you watch something...
I think it's a day, isn't it?
It's 2 days after you've watched it or 30 days before...
Now, and that's assuming no internet as well. You'll probably have a check-in within 48 hours.
Yes, but the problem is, though, have you ever, booted Netflix on a mobile app on a internet connection that is not your home region?
No. Well,
so
yes,
yeah, I have
kind of.
So what's going to happen is I have stuff downloaded. In order to access that stuff on my Canadian Netflix, I have to go into airplane mode. There can't be any internet connection. Because as soon as there's an internet connection, even a shitty Wi-Fi one at a hotel, let's say I'm in Italy, it's immediately going to boot me into Italian Netflix.
Oh, right.
Which is fine. The problem is, though, when I go to the downloads... None of my downloads will be there. It'll be on the device. It'll just be inaccessible. Mm-hmm. I'll have to.
Oh, I thought it checks it in because it knows hey, this guy's traveled.
That would be a nice feature if that's
it would be,
true.
but the problem is
Spotify do that?
Just because I think licensing. If I have a movie, I already downloaded Star Trek Beyond on my phone in preparation for it. If that's not licensed for there, it might not let me play it. Well, if there is an internet connection.
What are you gonna do for music, or are you not gonna because you have long travel time?
I have
right?
some music on here, but I also have a fuckload of podcasts and audiobooks that I also need to listen to, so that's gonna be fine. I also plan on bringing a book with me that I want to start and finish on the trip. It's gonna be James Comey's book. Yeah,
good lord.
Which got to me 2 weeks late. I was supposed to have it fucking 2 weeks ago.
Hey, at least it got to you before your trip.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have that. I'm going to So I'm just kind of anticipating like getting to an internet connection and then just like everything come flooding in, which was going to be interesting.
I had that in Cuba. I remember I messaged you guys, and I was like, I'm on some real spotty ass Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I was like on this porch, and then it like cut out like 3 times, and my phone like I don't know whether it cut out because it cut out like the internet connection,
Or you
itself,
called it
or it was
shitty
just-
Wi-Fi and knew you were making fun of it.
or it was because it was too much.
The,
Like it was just too many notifications coming in.
The guy on the roof, his arms got tired.
Yeah, you
Damn it.
couldn't hold an exact position anymore.
They said that the best. The one guy told me there. He's like, he was a local guy. He told me the best speed they get there on a real good day is 1 meg down.
Oh my god.
And he said it's normally like 600 or like 500, and it'll go down every 20 minutes. That's what he said.
Well, that's Cuba. I'll be in Western Europe, so I should be okay.
The hotel would have decent Wi-Fi.
Yeah. So like as long as I can check in on stuff every day.
Well, your bus has it too. You said.
Yeah. So I'm going to be coaching it,
Oh wow, that's cool.
and apparently I have free 3G coverage on that.
Oh, you'll be fine then because you're in a really populated area, so you'll be like you'll
Yes.
be whizzing. Like you're gonna have like 26 meg down on the go. Come on, you'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. It'd be awesome if if I'm close enough to my bus, from my hotel room, I just like go on to that
Oh
instead.
yeah. Well, they shut the bus off at night, right?
Yeah.
You had to sneak on, turn the bus on.
So
just
I'll be doing that. I will be back just before E3 is the second weekend of June. So yeah, I'll be back the first weekend of June.
there you go.
Other than that, you know what? I woke up super early this morning because I couldn't sleep. You know, I booted up.
Uh-oh. I don't know.
I booted up Castlevania 3.
You crossed your arms and you said that, and I thought it was gonna be like a big shocker.
I am now further in that game than I've ever been in my entire life.
There you go.
There are 10 stages. I am now on stage 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
at him.
I'm in at Dracula's final.
Is this going to be a big Adriano milestone?
Yeah, because I started this game. I would give up on it for months at a time.
the old checkaroo.
And then I would like go back and try for a little bit. I'd be like, oh, fuck this. And I put it down for months at a time. I started this game like 7 years ago.
Are you gonna finish this before you go? Because
That's
you're gonna
what
be
I'm
out
gonna
of
try
practice.
to. That's
You're
gonna be
out of practice.
That's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to finish this game before I leave for Europe. When is this going up?
This will go up on Sunday.
So I have 3 full days before.
Oh, for one level, you should be fine, right?
I
assume.
you've never played this fucking game. This is by far one of the most difficult games I've ever played. I'm going to try to finish that, and then yeah. I'm
did-
super excited, and I woke up really early, and I guess so like all my senses were nice and fresh, and like all my reaction times were good.
Unadulterated by the day. or
Yeah,
whatever.
so I'm like, I'm going to do that again. I'm going to just wake up super early and just play a game and see if I can beat it.
That happens, eh?
Yeah.
Where you're like struggling on something, you just take a night and then you, or you can just come back to it later, really,
Yeah.
and you just kind of beat it.
Yeah, because it's like I was like trying different tactics and different characters and different weapons, and I'm like, I can't fucking do this. And there's like I got to the boss of stage 9, and I put my character in one spot, and I just kind of like plowed my way through the boss. I'm like, oh, all right, I guess like
Wow.
I could have done this like a fucking decade ago, but
Matt, what's new?
The Platinum Far Cry
Oh,
at
yeah.
5 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
See?
got that done.
see, 5 a.m.
Now Matt likes the ending. We won't spoil it for Adriano, but Matt likes the ending of that game.
You can go ahead and talk about it. I
Yeah?
realistically never. Get
I
to
had issues with the ending.
Okay, so I'm just gonna spoil the ending right now. Then,
Well, this is pretty big. This is
okay, I am
skip to time index, and then Ryan's going to insert it.
I
there.
am going to put a timestamp in the description and/or show notes
oh wow, okay,
of this,
all right.
so you can skip this. So I'm going to spoil.
I don't want
this
to talk
right
about it
now.
long, but yeah, let's
Yeah, I'm
just,
going to stop. I'm going to spoil this right now.
Yeah.
So at the end of Far Cry 5, now there's 2 choices you get. So you kill the 2 brothers and the sister.
spoilers.
And then you damn it. And then you go after Jacob?
Jacob's one, yep.
What? No, what's
The main guy?
The main guy.
The father. I don't know his name. I forget his
I
name.
always forget his name. But anyway, so you go after the father, and you have a choice of resisting or not. And I resisted.
He gives you one final chance. Yeah.
Yeah, he like outside of his church, he's like he captures all your friends that you like gather throughout the game, and then like they're like being held hostage there, and he goes like, okay, like what do you want to do? And I resisted because I was like, I'm taking this son of a bitch down. So I resisted. You have to do this really weird thing where like they're affected by like his like serum or whatever, like the cult serum, where
Faith
like
stuff.
yeah, like the faith stuff. So you have to like you knock them out of it. You basically like get them to come back on your side quickly, like through like this combat scenario.
You knock them down and you bring them back up. And they're fine.
And then they're like they're like yours again. So you do that. And you like basically force him back through his island to the very end. And then while you're like arresting him, a nuke goes off. And so you're like, whoa, Jesus, like this is serious. And then, there's like a thing where you're trying to get to the Dutch, I think. That get to his shelter, the guy in the beginning.
Yeah.
You try to get to his shelter. And you don't make it. In the traditional sense, you crash. And then the father like survives the crash. I think all your buddies are actually dead as far as we know.
I think they're dead too. Yeah.
And and all of them, I think. And then he drags you to Dutch's thing. He kills Dutch, and you're tied up. And he says that like when the world's ready, like you're his only child now, and so he's gonna try to like put like kind of indoctrinate you, I guess.
Or you just wait out there until it's safe to go out, which
be a while.
Yeah.
But like he's gonna try to indoctrinate you.
Probably, but I mean,
like he wouldn't call you a child. He would have just killed you.
Yeah, unless like, are you locked up in that scene?
Yeah, you're chained.
Are you
to
always
going to
be locked up?
Probably until you're.
Otherwise, you just kill him. Like, but anyway, I took issue with this ending. Not only was it ridiculous that nukes are going off in what, Montana? Where is it?
Montana. Yep.
That's ridiculous in the first place that they got a hold of those nukes.
I actually have a theory about that.
What's that?
I don't think it's a traditional nuke.
Well, I mean, there are like differences in nukes. Like there's literally suitcase nukes.
Well, like Jacob, I think the guy in the north, the guy who was doing all the training, I found his presence to be rather removed. Like I kind of like didn't really know. Like I know of his existence. I knew who he was, but like the first like Faith was very present, and because she's like almost like a first person. Like she's trying to like manipulate you first person. She like appears in those she like appears in those what do you call it, like visions and stuff, like she's and she like appears in the world as a vision, I guess. A mirage, if you will. But and the other guy is in it too. You hear him like doing that yes thing all the time. You hear him like cutscenes and stuff like that. But the guy at the top, I think his name is Jacob, he is very, I think, removed. And the reason why I think he's removed is because I believe that possibly with Faith and the other guy, they colluded. I think they made a weapon of mass destruction. I don't think they found one or anything like that. Because they're really remote. Albeit, like, I don't know whether the government would store nukes in a place where... So, like... But my theory
there are a lot of bomb shelters in this area, though, too. I'm not sure what that's about.
I think that's just supposed to be, like, the... You remember how, like, when Far Cry... when it was first revealed at E3, and they said they went there and they like took pictures and they talked to the people that would talk to them, and they went to like a bar, like the Angel bar that they made and stuff. Like I feel like there were preppers. The preppers are probably out there, and that's where they live. Like they make a bunker and they're way out there because you can't make a bunker in a suburb.
Here's my problem with the game's ending, though. I'm a person who really likes seeing someone brought to justice.
Yeah.
Especially someone as evil as the father.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
And the game deprives you of that justice.
That's what I love about it.
That's what I despise about that game.
See, the thing is that everyone, like, when I was going through it, I was like, fuck, this is run-of-the-mill. And I remember people complaining. And I thought it was going to be something real dumb, like, oh, he shoots you in the head or something. But this is so much...
See, so
much more.
Even that would be more acceptable to me, actually.
No.
Me dying.
This is so much more.
In the pursuit of justice.
What I like about it is the fact that, you know how like Voss in number 3 was a very prominent character just because of his actual character, and then he gets like shot, like you kill him, right?
Yeah.
And then you go after that other guy.
Yeah.
His boss. I feel like the same happens in all games like that, where you kind of go through the motions, and that happens throughout the game in Far Cry 5. Go through the motions, do the stuff. Oh, all right, killed Jacob, killed Faith, killed the other guy. Now I'm gonna go kill the father. How run of the mill is that? And that's exactly what I thought the whole time. I was like, fuck, this is run of the mill. And then when I got to the end, I was like, oh my god, like that's so crazy. Like it's not that I enjoyed the ending, but I liked that it was different.
I think what the difference is, though, I'm okay with a someone twisting the script on you and having the bad guys win, right? But But I think the fact that I was a cop and I was sent there to arrest this guy, and he fought against that, right? Tortured my friends who were also cops,
Yeah.
and was like killing a bunch of other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there was this whole war and revolution against the Seeds,
Yeah.
and then he wins.
But we don't know.
That's what pisses me off.
How widespread is this, though?
It's a culmination of all those things.
How widespread are these beliefs? Because he said the world will never be the same, and I think he said like our way of life is over. And I was talking to you. I said,
But he's just
if a
he's
nuke
just a
went off in
nutbag, though.
Montana, like that's bad, like that's real bad. But I don't think everything would change. Like I don't know if like we in southern Ontario, I don't know if we would be affected too
But
much.
especially in like intelligence would show it wasn't like sent. It wasn't a missile sent from Russia or something.
That's what I mean. It was a detonation.
Yeah.
But what I mean by that though is maybe there was widespread detonations. Maybe he had.
We don't know, right?
Because the whole thing about Montana was isolation. Like that, you're so isolated in Far Cry 5 that you literally don't have knowledge of the rest of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's two local radio stations. One's cult and one's like just a radio station. That's by the resistance.
Yeah.
Like you don't have any outside knowledge. You don't have any outside anything. There's the only outside person in that game is the marshal. And I think Faith was like she came back to the county or something at one point. That was her origin story.
They kidnapped her or something, didn't they? She's not actually related to them.
There's something really messed up where I don't know whether like she became a drug user because she was abused by her parents, and then like her brother, like the father, like kind of forced her back. But when she's dying, she goes like, "I was forced to do this. I was a child, and they drugged me up."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Fuck! Like, what is going on?"
All right. Well, there you have it. I didn't like it.
What did you do? What was your choice? Did you resist?
Yeah, of course.
Fuck! I want to know what the other choice does.
But apparently, you can make the choice at the beginning of the game as well. He gives you an option at the beginning of the game.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So, all right.
My power also went out during the final cutscene. And then I had to restart. And then I was like, well, I'm just going to platinum this game and stay up to 5 a.m. End Far Cry spoilers.
Very good, man. All right, let's hop into our stories for this week. Square Enix announced their E3 showcase. I don't really know what they have coming. What do they got? Tomb Raider, obviously.
Is Kingdom Hearts Square Enix?
Yes, yeah. Kingdom Hearts.
There might be another reveal or entry in the Final Fantasy. They might like announce.
They got Final Fantasy VII remake too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What the?
Isn't
They
that
went
episodic?
episodic.
Yep.
God damn it! I forgot about that.
So yeah, their conference will be June 11th at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. BST. What's BST?
BSD?
BST.
BSD.
I did look at.
Would that just be Britain?
No, it's not.
Is it like? Would it be Japan though? Like, why would they?
What is it? What are the three times?
10 a.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
1 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, so 3 hours.
6 p.m. BST.
So 5. It would probably be.
It's BST. Check your time, please, when you go to look at read it. Don't take our word
It
for
probably-
it.
it probably-
I'm not
probably-
a time expert.
It's somewhere in
I'm a
Western
time
Europe.
lord here.
Probably what? Probably London somewhere. That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't want to do the math. So,
I'm gonna try to Google this, but your Wi-Fi sucks.
in a Twitter post, they promised a special video presentation.
It's British summertime.
British summer.
British summertime.
The heck? Why is it summertime?
I don't know.
Does it change in the other seasons?
I'm not gonna look that up, but it's British summertime.
Okay.
So for a comparison for everyone right now, it's 9:10 p.m. EST, and it's 2:10 a.m. BST.
Well, that makes sense because this was from a GameSpot article.
There you go.
So,
There you go, everybody.
Sony also announced their conference, and I guess they're going to focus on 4 big games or something like that.
I assume it's going to be Days Gone.
Days Gone's probably one of them.
God.
Death
You don't want
Stranding.
that, eh? Fuck.
I have no.
That's
interest
probably
in
my
it.
most anticipated.
I have no interest in that.
I tried watching they were showing off new footage on Game Informer.
45
It
minutes.
was boring. So yeah, Days Gone, Death Stranding, Last of Us Part 2, and what else could they have?
Gran Turismo 7.
Maybe-
they're probably going to.
No.
They're probably going
That's
to
gonna
show
take
something
another
new.
6 years.
Yeah.
They got to show something new.
Bloodborne 2.
Probably PSVR.
Maybe. Yeah, possibly.
PSVR, man. That's what they're doing. That's what they're going to show us.
Connect them. Oh, wait, no.
Connectables on PSVR.
Yeah.
The big Microsoft crossover event.
Yeah, because the Kinect is dead. That's real sad, actually. We couldn't go on our own platform anymore.
I'm surprised they kept it alive this long.
The Kinect?
Yeah.
You know what they should have did? They should have did a smart speaker that plugs in, that syncs via the cloud to your Xbox.
The problem is the Kinect was cool for like the Skype stuff and video conferencing and voice commands.
No one does that in the living room.
But no one wanted to do that at that time with their console. No one boots up Skype on their console to talk to someone. They just either do their phone or
I think
I would use it on my console if I happen to be in front of it.
No, but the thing is though is this is not like we're sitting in front of a TV right now. This is not a conference environment. You're supposed to be kind of sitting at a desk.
That's the problem, yeah.
Because you usually it's like, hey, can you pull up the document? And I'm at my Xbox. I'm like, no, I can't.
I don't Skype with like professionals though. Like if I'm voice chatting with people at my if I'm voice chatting like we do in a party without actually playing a video game, we're using Skype. Like it's just like chatting with people. If we're shooting the shit on the internet, we're on Skype.
But I mean, even like video conferencing though. You don't normally do that in your living room.
I for Skype I mainly do. Like for me it would be audio only.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But the voice commands were cool. I'm surprised that kind of fell off.
Well, that's what I mean. Is Kinect should have been a service. Should have been like a series of monitors or webcams and or smart speakers.
I wonder if it would do better now that smart speakers are becoming more prevalent.
But the problem is now we have a conflict of Cortana. Is Cortana on Kinect or is Cortana taking over Kinect?
But now they have the Alexa stuff.
Well, they're plugging into it somehow.
But
I haven't seen that though.
It makes sense.
I can't comment too much.
If you look at the of the Xbox One as like what they originally designed it for, it makes sense as a media hub that you can control with your voice. My Apple TV, I can control with my voice.
Yeah.
So it makes sense for what they built it.
Yeah.
But then since they changed direction after that because no one wanted that console, But I think maybe now that would actually do better. Maybe.
I wonder if people just aren't using media as much as much to need a media hub.
I think they are. I just don't.
They're probably using the death out of what?
I don't
Netflix.
know.
That's it. Or just Plex, or just.
Well, no. I think the difference
Amazon
is
Video.
I don't think people are using a $500 console to do it.
There's that too. Well, I wouldn't say that. I would say Netflix is probably rather popular on there.
On console, yeah, but like you can buy like the Chromecast, you can buy an Apple TV, you can buy the Roku box.
Yeah,
dedicated media boxes.
Yeah.
People don't necessarily think my game console will think, I can buy movies on the PlayStation Store, and you know what I mean?
That's true. That's very true. It's not really advertised too much, I don't think.
I only know one person. I don't even know the person. I just know that they do this. They apparently buy movies on their PlayStation.
Nate does that.
Does he really?
Yeah, he rents on them on there too. Because it's just, he said it's easy. Like, just already hooked up. You just go
Well,
there.
renting I get because renting you're
already hooked up.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you're getting that from.
Yeah.
Owning though.
Owning makes sense because it syncs with your Windows 10. And so
renting can make a difference on where you rent it.
How so?
If I rent it on my PlayStation console, I can only watch it on my PlayStation console.
Yeah.
If I rent it on iTunes, I can watch it on my phone, my Apple TV, my iPad, my computer.
Can't you do that screen share thing with PlayStation and just run it?
What, my Vita? Like,
yeah, we're not gonna do. We're not gonna have a 14 device like
to your computer.
I don't know how that works. I don't know.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Would that fall under HTTP and then they wouldn't let you do it?
Maybe. I don't know. Because you could be capturing it over here too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's interesting.
I think we need to try this.
We'll try that match
for science
with the good Wi-Fi.
Yeah. That's what $350 Canadian dollars will do for you for a router.
But what's weird is that Sony's focusing on the 4 games. Like last year and the year before, they focused on like 10 games. They just showed trailer after trailer after trailer.
Right.
So I wonder if this is going to be different by them actually saying like 4 games. If they're going to actually showcase them more or something.
Yeah, because last time it was like very much just a video presentation,
which I don't like.
You don't like? I thought you liked it. I'm pretty sure you've been recorded saying you really liked it.
No, I specifically remember saying on the podcast I did not like
that. You did not like it.
The first year it was fantastic. It was just cool to see them do it. But the second year it was just kind of like laborious for me. But I actually do like it.
I like things explained to me.
Yeah,
because you miss things. Like I'll be like, oh, a mission popped up. But I don't know maybe that mission dynamically pops up. Yeah. You know, and I want to hear that. Like, oh, this is dynamic.
I like the person
cool.
coming out and talking and selling the game to me.
I don't like the goofiness. Like,
Cut
I don't
the
like
jokes.
Yeah, the joke like the scripted jokes.
Unless you're really sure it's a good joke, just don't
or
do
on the
small
spot,
jokes.
like whatever.
Yeah.
But like, come on, boys, like
Even Apple changed their conferences because they have so much stuff they got to cover now.
Yeah.
Where before they used to take like a half hour to update you on like the sales and all the boring stuff. But I actually enjoyed that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But now they cut it because they got to cram more stuff they got to announce in there.
They should do like the Google I/O where they have like the presentation, which is just that, a presentation, and then they have like, all right, we have like a few days or whatever it is of other conferences that are important to certain people.
That's what WWDC is.
Oh, okay.
Like they have the big keynote where they announce all the new stuff, and then then the people who are there can attend workshops and sessions and whatnot.
Like probably the devs and stuff. I assume.
Yeah, but I don't see those.
I got you.
They don't air those. All right, next story here. Matt, Bethesda.
Woo!
So there's a big Walmart. This is Walmart Canada apparently that leaked this.
That sucks. That's real sad. Fuck.
Walmart. They leaked a ton of games that I guess are going to be announced at E3. One of them being Rage 2. Now, Rage.
What really sucks too is they announced a bunch of the games that were going to be announced at E3, like Division 2. Like if we just saw that, it'd be like, oh yeah, they got the story listing thing. No, they did it to the games that haven't been announced. That's really sad.
Yeah, right.
Frick. How ready do you got to be?
That's a good question.
Do it the night of. If you leaked it an hour before, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. It'd be like, oh, that's happening tonight. Cool.
I bet you. I bet you what it is too. Whoever's doing their website probably doesn't know, or no one's probably telling them that this stuff should not be public yet.
Maybe, yeah.
Like you can build the web page, just don't make it accessible. Or do people like dig through the code of Walmart's like website?
Probably that.
Damn it.
Probably that.
Well, it depends though. It was accidentally published. If it's up there in some it was up there and somebody just dug through it, and somebody illicitly went through it to get to it, I don't blame Walmart Canada. If Walmart Canada accidentally put it live,
then it's technically their fault.
Yeah.
Apparently Amazon does that a lot too, don't they?
Yeah, Amazon. Yeah, that's why.
I just feel like you don't need to be that ready. Like do it. Literally, be watching the conference and be like, "Oh, all right, Rage 2, Rage 2, and here's generic box art."
Well, no, because
and then call your freaking guy up and be like, "Yo, I need a box art thing."
Because the problem is they probably needed to be ready to instantly turn it online to start accepting pre-orders.
Okay, do that and don't press publish. Have somebody watch the conference and be like, "Oh, this is public knowledge now." Click.
Well, I would think normally
Come
like
on,
the publishers would say, "Okay, the embargo's lifted. You can now publish this on your stores for pre-order."
Yeah.
So.
Oh man, that's real sad. Although, so people are freaking out about this. I don't know if you saw this.
Freaking out negatively about this, or
I mean, classic Bethesda social media responses from people. Only saw some Twitter responses and I think maybe some Instagrams as well. But people were freaking out, saying like, "Oh yeah, you guys are making Rage 2 now," and yet like we all want like an Elder Scrolls or a Fallout. Like, what are you guys doing? But people fail to remember that id, which is the maker of Doom, makes Rage.
Mm-hmm.
So, not interested in Rage though.
I'm willing to see it.
My issue is
the first game I did not enjoy.
It's because it's weird.
But
it's weird.
But I feel like that shouldn't. I think they knew they made a mistake with that game, and I think gaming has evolved. That was years ago, right? So I think gaming has evolved. So I think this one would be so different to that one. That's why I'm willing to give it a chance.
I think what they need to do, and I don't know whether they're going to do this because it's id, and as far as I know, id is like focused on like linear shooters.
Mm-hmm.
Rage to me felt like an open world game that wasn't open world. It was like linear in an open world.
Yeah, there was no quest to pick up or anything like that.
There was like some stuff, but it was like really like I really wanted to like dive into the world, and I'm like, all these doors are closed. I can't go here. I can't go there. I can't do this.
One of the cool selling points of Rage though was the hand painted textures. There were I guess they
Rage looks cool.
I guess they claimed there was no repeating textures. Because normally, if you see a game and you were to zoom out and like say you're in like a desert area, you would see patches of the same texture over and over, just right. It ruins the illusion of a game, and so I guess everything was hand painted in that.
That's cool.
Yeah,
the game looks cool, and I actually have recently fired it up on my PC. That was one of the games I used to test when I was fixing my computer, and it ran well.
I bought it for PC. I also have it for 360. I have not played it on either one.
Maybe if Rage 2 looks good and it convinces me to purchase it, I'll play Rage 1.
You would have to play Rage 1 to play Rage 2, right?
Mm-hmm. It's relatively short, I think, if you just do the story stuff.
My brother played it through. My brother played through.
Did he like it?
He said that he liked it. He says it abruptly ends though. He's like you're playing it, then all of a sudden you're not playing it, and all of a sudden you're looking at credits.
John Goodman's in it too, right?
Yep, correct.
Sure, if you say so.
That's the slight spoiler. That's the guy who rescues you right in the beginning. and then you help his little village out.
And I remember Rage winning a bunch of like game of E3 best of E3 like awards and stuff.
Because
It
I
had-
feel
it had-
like
it had
I feel like
promise.
people thought it was going to be open world.
There was also a iOS game. You
For
were on
Rage?
you were on rails and you could like shoot
What?
at like all the dudes. Yeah.
The shooting felt bad in that game, actually.
Yes,
you
it
say
did.
that?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, big time.
Felt real bad.
Mhm.
You know what? If they,
The fathers of first person shooters made a bad first person shooter.
but what's interesting is they just made Doom. Imagine Doom with more open world stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could be good.
It could be.
They've
good.
evolved since then. So
I may have just convinced myself.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
that.
Also in this leak was Borderlands 3, which I think everyone expected, but
Yeah.
I guess it's confirmation.
Matt, you're gonna play that with us, right?
What?
Borderlands.
Nope. Done. Borderlands done. Done deal.
What if
Not
we-
doing
what if-
that.
what if
Not doing
we-
that series anymore.
What if we bought it for you?
I mean, that's fine.
Would you play it though?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'd play it with
Play
you.
it with us.
I'd play it with you, but the instant you guys abandon me, which we will do, then I'm not playing anymore.
No, there are reasons why we abandoned you in the past.
I don't know.
If you were to pick
I hear
up-
this. I've heard this from multiple people.
I know, but you must know it's true because we've played multiplayer games with you since then,
Yes.
where we started from the beginning and didn't start from a fractured state.
Very few. Most of the games are like Call of Duty. I'm a higher level, but who cares? Let's play.
No. We 2 Destinies, the Division.
The first Destiny, I think I left you behind.
Ah, see what comes around goes around.
No, we at least completed it though.
Oh yeah, we completed the story, and then I just kept grinding when you were gone or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
the Division.
The Division we did for sure.
You and me did Dying Light.
Yep.
See,
Yeah.
I'm just saying it was the fractured state in which we started Borderlands.
You still
Because me and Marty had already put like 40 hours into it, or however
Yeah.
long it was.
you still made me do it.
We were
though.
tired of it about that point.
I bought a headset. I bought a headset.
A bad one. I remember it was broken.
It was real
You had
bad,
a real
yeah.
squeaky like
It
high.
has an LED bar, so it had like for mute and stuff. It had a full LED bar. It had green and red lights, and so if like you wanted to mute, you click the mute button, it would go red,
Yeah.
and you'd have to like check.
And
It was like a
apparently-
full LED strip. Like
and-
it was serious.
and that took all the processing power, so it couldn't handle your voice.
Yeah, it was really squeaky or
You
something.
sound like a 5-year-old kid. It was amazing.
That's pretty good.
It was amazing because like you were being attacked and you were screaming and stuff.
Yeah.
That was so good. All right. Next up, we have Steam. Will soon be playable. All your Steam games will be playable on your phone, tablet, and Apple TV via the Steam Link app, which I guess is currently in alpha, I think, and will be coming to beta on Android at first, but then it'll be coming to iOS, I guess, later. Recommending you use a 5 gigahertz network or a wired Ethernet connection. Also, be able to use your Steam controller, MFI controllers, and other devices to play.
So I'm assuming this has to still be local. They get to be on the same network.
I believe so.
I can't tap in remotely.
I don't think so.
Across the continent.
Oh God,
No.
you know how much freaking input delay there'd be? Come on, man.
How great would that be, though?
But this is kind of exciting. I know my Apple TV is next to my it's connected to all my gaming stuff, but I like the idea of being able to. I mean, I don't have the network for it, but it's a cool concept. You know,
What?
just to use what I already have to stream my games to like a TV.
Yeah. You could probably do it internally. Your problem is internet, not
Right.
internal.
But oh yeah, I do have a 5 gigahertz network. I was thinking.
Plus, you have that like power line,
Oh yeah.
so you could wire in.
When I come back from Europe, I'm actually going to redo my network. I'm probably going to power line in my computer at the very least.
Are you going to buy a new router?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you need a new router.
That
man.
seems to be the source of your problems.
Yeah, I'm absolutely going to get a new router.
You should get the one Matt gets. He's pretty happy with his.
Yeah, definitely really happy.
I have a pretty new Linksys that I've not touched yet, still sitting somewhere.
How new though? What do you mean new?
I get my buddy. It was like a year old. My buddy gave it to me because he bought another one.
Has it got that 802.11 AC?
I for sure.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very. That doesn't fill me with confidence about your.
Although
Your router
802.11
there.
AC is pretty old now.
Does it? What was that thing we got? What does it have? Mumimo?
Yeah.
The fucking what?
Yeah, we went to Canada Computers to buy it because I had recently got new internet at the time, and my router was old, so Ryan and I go to Canada Computers, and we were looking at this. There's this massive display. Remember that thing? A massive display. I think it was Linksys or something. D-Link. Big D-Link router, and it was like with Mumimo and all this. We looked up the reviews, and people were saying that it was like it was pretty good for the price, but I was willing to spend more, so I was like, all right. I'm like, I guess I need Mumimo. So I was like, that's it. I gotta get Mumimo now. Like, I don't know. I just learned what it was. It's like independently, like
It was for
communicating.
gaming though, right?
Yeah, it's like independently communicating with devices or something like that. Don't quote me on that. Look it up yourself. But I was like, okay, I guess I'm just getting this. And then we found that at Jesus, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. $350. Fuck it. That's what credit cards are for.
Jeez, that's not
Yep.
a good lesson. People have some
This ain't a
serious
life lesson. So
people
this
have
ain't a
some
life
serious
lesson
credit
show.
issues and debt issues.
But yeah, pretty happy.
Here's what's even funnier: the Steam Link app will be followed by a Steam Video app. This will allow you to watch the movies and shows sold by Steam.
Oh yeah, they do that.
Yeah,
I didn't even know they
I
did that.
forgot that they did that.
I didn't even know.
they also sell software as well,
I knew that.
so that's weird.
I feel like people who are big PC gamers probably buy their software on there if it's around. Because I think the sales, like there'll still be sales, kind of like Steam sales on them.
Well, I'm curious, where do you Windows and Android users go to buy your movies?
To
YouTube
movies?
or
No, you can
Yeah.
get you can get movies on like the official. It's like a Microsoft service for it. if you want.
Oh, okay.
You can find them in the store,
Yeah.
and you buy it in your Microsoft account, and as long as like it goes
Where
to
do they play? Just
I think there's like I think there's a
video
movies and
player?
TV app or something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, okay.
but then like also because if you buy it on there, you also have it on your Xbox. Like it's all
That's good.
It's all together, yeah.
all together.
Or it could all be on your Steam account as well.
Sure.
Which is only on PC. Well, until right now.
Until that app, yeah. Final story here. Nintendo Switch finally announced their cloud saves are coming, also with their paid online service. So with that paid online service, you'll be given access to a library of 20 NES games at launch, and then they'll add more over time, I guess. So here are the 10 games.
I thought you said 20.
I only have a list of 10.
All right.
What? What's going on over there? Technical difficulties in the.
broke Ryan.
We gotta get the.
He's fucking he
I
locked
kind of feel
up.
like we should do the
Oh,
modem
okay.
sound.
Wait,
over
no,
this.
no, sorry. They've only announced, 10? You'll get 20 at launch. They've only announced 10 so
All
far.
right,
Okay.
we're just checking you there. Come on now.
Soccer?
Okay.
What a great way to transition.
Hey,
Soccer.
sports titles at the NES era were just literally named after the sport. It's just soccer, baseball, football, whatever.
Here's the next one. Tennis.
Yeah. I was gonna say
No,
tennis.
what's going on here?
And then you get Donkey Kong, which I learned they don't actually know. They don't have the original code for that. It's
What?
apparent. This is all apparently every time they release it digitally, it's an emulated version of it on Game Boy or something like that, or some other system.
That's insane. That's amazing, actually.
yeah. So you're not playing the original Donkey Kong. I guess.
Wait. So this is literally like the old games.
The
These are-
Donkey
these are-
Kong, not Donkey Kong Country. Don't get those confused.
Okay.
These are NES classics.
Okay.
Mario Bros.
Not Super Mario Bros. Mario Bros.
Mario Bros.
Mhm.
And then Super Mario Bros.
Okay.
Balloon Fight,
Okay.
All right.
Ice Climber,
Okay.
Okay.
Dr. Mario,
All right.
The Legend of Zelda,
Mm-hmm.
and Super Mario Bros. 3.
All right.
Super Mario Bros. 2's not in there. Are they? Okay.
No, it's not.
So, but these games, what do you mean? What do you mean you're getting these?
You subscribe to their online paid service,
And you're
It's a
getting
monthly.
these games
and then I think you get access to these games.
indefinitely?
I don't think that's the case because what I remember them originally saying is they're going to cycle through games every month or something like that.
So it's gonna be like kind of like Game Pass, kind of.
Yeah, I guess that's more accurate.
Because
yeah.
I put another article in there. I don't know if you included it, but Nintendo. I think Nintendo said that there's going to be more likely there's going to be no virtual
no virtual console. Yeah,
which
Although-
is heartbreaking.
they worded it in a weird way. It's like there will not be any service under the virtual console name or something like that.
So they're just
It might
Why don't
be.
they just say
it
what they
might
wanna do?
just be like a Nintendo e-store where
Yeah.
it's not going to be virtual console. They're just going
Yeah.
to sell them piecemeal.
Yeah, but aren't you getting tired of buying old games over and over again?
Yes, I am. I absolutely am. But Nintendo has said this time around, I think they're going to smarten the fuck up with this one, and purchases from Switch forward
Will be unlocked.
are going to be grandfathered in.
Which it kind of should be. It's ridiculous.
It should be. They have taken steps to alleviate that with the Wii and Wii U. So if you bought stuff on the Wii and you had transferred it over, if you had like done that copy system and brought it over to your Wii U, any title in which it sees on your Wii, as long as it's available in the Wii U store, they were willing to let you bring it to that one for $1.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't free. But I think it was still just like a licensing thing. So instead of like a $10 game, they said if you have it there, we'll just sell it to you for $1. I think it's literally just a licensing thing to bring down. So that was one thing. And it's like, okay, so you fixed it there, but now the Switch, you're going to make us pay for it again.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope that they like take steps to grandfather shit in.
Now, here's a strange thing. Nintendo has said that every classic game in the NES catalog will have some form of online functionality.
Yes. So I remember them announcing that.
You can compete or cooperate with online friends.
Yeah.
Share your screen or pass the controller depending on the game.
Yeah. Or like if there's a high score element, so like let's say Castlevania, because that's what I'm playing right now. There's a high score element. When you in your set of lives, you can get a certain score. Like they will make and create a top 10 list or a leaderboard list to show what people are putting on that board. Mm-hmm. So that's what they mean by that. It's like super arcadey, super incidental. Like,
so they're just putting the scoreboard online.
Yeah, pretty much, or shit like that.
Yeah.
So,
are you still searching for an NES Classic or Mini? I mean,
NES Mini
or whatever the
NES Classic. You had it
is
right.
it Classic?
Yeah, but they are coming back in September.
So you're gonna be able to pick one up then?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
We'll just do the pre-order again.
I need them to take pre-orders. They don't when they decide to take pre-orders. They don't do it over the phone. It's a walk-in because you have to prepay for it. So it's like I just need to be lucky and be free to do it. I got fucking lucky with the Super Nintendo one. I happened to take that day off work. I happened to be out in Meadowlands. Then I fucking read it. Like I heard like, oh, they've opened it up. I look over, I see an EB in my fucking view. I'm like, well, I walk right in and I got my pre-order. Like I was just luck.
Like everything lined up that day.
Yep.
It's one of those fascinating things where I can never understand. This is a limited product. We're gonna sell it limitedly.
I'm getting sick of it. Yeah,
and literally all of our fans want them.
I'm getting.
Well, do you want money or not? It doesn't
I'm getting
make
sick
sense.
of it for sure.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those things where I was thinking about this is like when we're kids, we're like taught to save our allowance to do stuff. Now you can't do that because it's like think about it. It's like Atari's coming out like with their console if they have a limited version, which they do of some sort.
Yeah.
It's like we better save up, but I'm not going to save up in time because I'm not going to have the exact amount of money on the week of. So I guess that's it.
Oh, you're talking for like younger people.
Yeah, like what the fuck.
So what happens? They gotta get the ugly red one.
What are they teaching them to like credit everything to get it right away? Instant gratification.
Give
and
your
then
kids
later?
the credit card. Yeah.
Yeah, like really, but really though, like what are they like? What the fuck?
But I think when they think of purchases, they're not expecting like kids to buy a $300 console.
Mm-hmm. But
generally
not
gonna
even
be the
necessarily
parents.
kids as in like that. Like kids as in like 14-year-olds.
Like I don't know if I was able to save up $300 in allowance.
For like
that would take
14-year-old
me forever.
You guys got a fucking allowance? I didn't even get an allowance.
I got an allowance.
It
was a quasi allowance thing.
I just
quasi allowance thing. What the hell does that mean?
Yeah, it wasn't like a sure thing. It was just kind of like on and off.
I see. I never. That allowance was not a thing.
You just had to do the work.
Yeah, it was just like do it because we tell you to do it. That was it. That was not a thing. It's fucking horrible.
All right, that's all I got. Unless you guys got anything to tell.
I have a query corner actually.
Okay, what do you got?
Oh,
actually,
I already told you.
I should say it's a philosophical corner.
Oh God, it better not be the one you posed this earlier.
That's not a gaming.
No, that
topic.
was no.
It's not one we're going to talk about on air because that should never be discussed.
The hell does that mean?
The scenario in which you conjured up is not one for topical review.
Okay, whatever. That's whatever. What we're talking about is Marty messaged me the other day, and he was mentioning that Rocket League is getting a Rocket Pass or something like that.
Yep.
Now, I only talked to him briefly. I haven't looked into the details.
Wait, it's getting a what?
A Rocket Pass.
Oh God,
So now hold the phone here. I don't know if that's what it's called. I want to make it clear to everybody here. There was a very brief conversation. But basically, what it is a like what Fortnite has with the Battle Pass,
a seasonal pass you got to buy.
seasonal pass. So my question is, and Marty was saying that this might be where the loot boxes go, where it's like people are fatigued of them, the loot boxes. So now people want to do this battle pass thing. And I told him that I actually enjoyed the battle pass, despite the fact that I had to pay for it. Like, I earned that John Wick and
So
like
first of
the-
all,
the stuff.
I'm still confused by this.
Okay, go ahead.
What does your battle pass in Fortnite get you? So the base game.
Okay, all right. So
Explain the free base game first.
let's say I have never played the game before.
Yeah.
Go on the PlayStation Store, download the game. I haven't paid for anything or anything. Okay. Sign up, get my Epic account, whatever. I'm all set up to go.
Mm-hmm.
What I get for free is I have essentially a silver battle pass, a starter pass,
Like
whatever.
Xbox Live Silver.
Sure. But what it allows me to do is I'm allowed to play, I'm allowed to get account level, I'm allowed to do all that stuff, but I only get limited stuff. So I'm limited to daily challenges, and I'm limited to one set of challenges that's like silver tier. And what I need to do is earn battle stars, okay, to raise my tier.
And how do you earn battle stars?
Battle stars is done by completing the daily challenges or doing that set of challenges, and my tier slowly goes up. Now, under the free tier,
Wait. I just want to clear some stuff up here.
okay,
You have a character level.
yes,
Is that what you're talking about when you say tiers?
no,
So tier is a separate level thing you can level
yes.
up.
So
Only by getting the challenges complete to get the stars.
or
whatever.
leveling yourself up.
So both leveling up your character and doing the
And doing
challenges.
so challenges
level up
and leveling
your,
yourself up.
your tier.
Yeah, so leveling yourself up and doing challenges give you battle stars, and battle stars get you tier. Every time
And then-
you get 10 battle stars,
Yeah.
you gain one tier.
And then tiers give you the unlocks.
Tiers give you unlocks, visual unlocks.
Yeah.
Whether that be loading screens or skins or whatever.
Okay. That's
now,
the base game.
Here's the caveat here. As you're going up the tiers, you're going up and you do not own the battle pass. You're going up, you can only earn the free rewards or the silver tier rewards.
Yeah.
Which means that it's like every 5 levels or something like that, you get a reward. Okay? But you couldn't, for example, in Season 3, you couldn't earn the John Wick, and you don't get a lot of the stuff. You don't get so that's it, okay? So every 4 tiers, you get a reward. Something like that. 4 or 5 tiers, something like that. Limited rewards. And you can see the whole timeline of what you get. Now, if you purchase the Battle Pass, you can... your tier stays the same. So let's say you played for free until tier 10. You then say, oh, I like this game. I'm going to buy the Battle Pass.
Mm-hmm.
You're still tier 10. But what you get now is you can see on the little timeline thing, on the little tier chart, you now earn up to tier 10 rewards and the gold tier. But what's unique about the gold tier is you get a reward every tier. You get experience boosts. And you get a skin right away. And there's more skins and there's obviously more stuff because there's one every tier.
And you still get the silver tier stuff.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. So you just keep earning and earning and earning. So your tier is always the same. It's just if you have the battle pass, you'll get gold rewards as well as silver rewards. For free, you only get silver rewards.
Mm-hmm.
Now, another thing you get with the battle pass is every week they'll unlock a new set of challenges, which right now it earns you 50 battle stars for the set. So, for example, week 1, you have 7 challenges. You have to do those 7 challenges. If you do all of them, you get 50 battle stars. Okay, so that's 5 tiers. Plus, you get a little reward for completing 5 of the 7 as long as you go. So you get some experience.
Mm-hmm.
But every week they give you more and more and more of those. And then at tier 100, which is the maximum tier, you earn a skin and you earn tier 100 challenges, which is an additional challenge set, which allow you to do something. So, for example, in Season 3, you keep going up your tiers. You have the Battle Pass. You keep going up your tiers, up. You're at tier 100. You unlock John Wick. Now, you can unlock John Wick's car as a glider by doing tier 100 challenges.
Okay. Now,
basically, all the Battle Pass does is enhance your rewards.
Now, let's say I buy the Battle Pass.
Okay.
And then something happens, I can't play for the season.
Okay.
What happens?
That's it.
So I've just handed them however much it costs.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing with anything. If you bought God of War and your PlayStation 4 broke and you weren't willing to repair it, that's it.
No, but that's not the issue here. I still have access to the game.
Okay.
I just didn't play it in the season time span, even though I paid for the Battle Pass.
Battle Pass is only per season.
Right.
Same with your level.
Right. What I'm saying though is that if I buy like a DLC season pass,
Yeah.
I am going to always have access to that content.
Okay.
With the battle pass, I lose access to that content forever. I personally can never get the John Wick again, right?
I mean, not that we know of right now.
Right.
Right.
But let's
see
say
that I don't like.
let's say the John Wick comes back around.
Okay.
My old season pass is not, or my old battle pass is not going to apply to that season, correct?
No, no, like what
Or,
you
and we don't know, but
we don't know, but as far as what we know right now, like
Yeah.
if you buy a season 3 battle pass, you are entitled to season 3 rewards by tiering up. If you
you
don't
have to play within that season.
within the season, but it's a long season. It's over 2 months. It's a long season, man. And as you go, so for example, there's 10 weeks of challenges that they'll unlock. If you don't play until the 10th week, you're able to do all those challenges.
See,
you're able to
but-
get a bunch of the tiers.
I think that's what I don't like, though.
I actually like this system a lot.
No, but like in Overwatch, I have access. Well, I mean, I know they have exclusive skins and like
Yeah.
timed exclusive skins.
Yeah.
But those timed ones get unlocked every year,
Okay.
so I have a chance to get them.
Yeah.
So for the most part, most of the items in Overwatch I can get at some point,
Okay. Yeah.
and I can either pay to get the loot boxes or not, but I can access the content.
Yeah.
Here, you're saying even if you buy it, you do not get access to the content
You have to earn
unless
it.
you play.
You have to earn it, and that's what I like.
But you paid for it. You're simply paying.
No, I'm upgrading my account. I'm basically buying a subscription like I would in an MMO.
Yeah,
But I'm
that
buying a
makes,
subscription per season rather than per month.
it makes sense because it's free, but you're paying for challenges to unlock items.
Yeah,
You-
I can
you
also
are not-
level up organically. So, for example, I got to tier, I believe it was 22 or 25 in season 3 without the battle pass.
But you're also not guaranteed anything if you don't play. So you pay.
no,
don't
you are.
Play.
You're guaranteed. You're guaranteed tier 1 rewards.
No, but if you don't play,
You're
You don't-
guaranteed.
you don't-
You're guaranteed tier 1 rewards.
what do you mean?
So when you buy the battle pass, there's always at least.
So what?
thus
How much
far.
is how much is the battle pass?
Right now it's 950 V-Bucks.
Which is how much in dollars?
I think you have to buy them in 1,000. I think, and please check your store. I think it's 13.99 Canadian.
And how much was it?
950 V-Bucks.
So
That's-
about $13.
Still have 50 V-Bucks left.
So the season's only like $13.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not
Now,
that's
now,
not that
this,
expensive.
here, now listen to this though. You earn enough V-Bucks in the season to buy the battle pass. So if you're a person that plays, you buy it once, done.
Yeah.
As long as you keep playing, and you gotta, and there's something to remember here. I'm level 30 or really close to it, and I think I'm actually above level 30, but I'm tier 30. I'm either tier 30 or tier 29. I've only played for the first 2 weeks, and not like a ridiculous amount, like maybe 2 nights in the weeks. Like realistically speaking here, like if I were to, like there's over 60 days left as far as I remember in the season. Like I have a lot of time to level up and to tier up.
I just find it funny that you pay for something and then I guess you get tier 1, which is how much stuff? How much stuff do you get in tier 1?
You get like a little bit of a collection of stuff, and one of them is a skin, like a good skin.
So $13 for a skin.
Well, plus you get a bunch of stuff when you play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a little weird.
You're not gambling for anything.
No, it might fix that issue.
Like you're not lotterying for anything. You're not gambling for anything. You're paying.
It might fix
You're
that issue. Yeah.
You're upgrading your, like it's the same with a WoW
But-
subscription. If you pay for a WoW subscription, your internet goes down for the month. That's it. You're fucked.
Do you think this would make more money than loot boxes?
I don't know, because it depends on how many people get enough V-Bucks in the season to pay for the next one. Like,
But you can also buy V-Bucks to buy items in the store.
Yes. So there's items that are like premium items only, and they'll rotate as needed, and like those are V-Buck, as far as we know, V-Buck item only. I don't know whether some of the stuff from the seasons past has been rotated in there. I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Well, it would be fascinating to see if other developers start bringing on like Psionics for Rocket League.
Well, like what's interesting is Marty was saying that, and again, this is a very brief conversation, so please check the facts, but he was saying that he believes that the loot box system that is currently in Rocket League still exists. So like he wasn't sure whether like they were going to phase one of the systems out or what.
Right.
But what I was saying to him was, I like the Battle Pass system for a free game. I don't know if I would like the battle pass system for a premium game.
Right, that's weird.
Like, could you imagine like something like Far Cry being like, oh, you can buy this car and this car, but the other cars you got to pay for this like season, and then we're gonna take those cars away unless you buy them right away.
And you have to unlock the challenges.
You have to unlock the challenges, or you have to like get enough money for them or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, really, like that's kind of.
Yeah.
But for a free game, it makes perfect sense because you're playing with us. You've never purchased the battle pass. Marty, this season
It wouldn't be worth it for me to purchase the battle pass either.
I mean, it would. You got to remember, you get a really big boost to your experience.
But like, I'm not committed enough to Fortnite to.
But you would get pretty far. You get a big boost to your experience. I'm at 70% boost, and I boost other people by like 20 or 30 in my party. So if you had it, I'd be boosting you by 30. You'd be boosting me by 30.
Right.
That's the whole thing. Is like when we were playing with a couple of Marty's buddies last season, we were all boosting each other by like 30% or more.
I like Fortnite. I don't know if I like it enough to commit to it like that though. Like I'm fine with my PlayStation Plus outfit, and I'm fine with my Twitch Prime outfit I just got. That's like I'm happy with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But something like Overwatch I spend like a bunch of money
on. That's weird.
Because currently right now I care more about Overwatch than I do Fortnite.
I care more about me earning it. Like Marty was saying that he wasn't he was a bigger fan of the season 3 skins. And I agree with that. I prefer the season 3 skins. But I'm a big fan of earning it. Like I like the fact that I'm going to level up my guy.
But if
skin and stuff.
Like you guys bought it for the first time, but if as you said you could save up enough V-Bucks to buy the season.
Oh yeah.
Then who cares what the skins look like?
Like now I'm at, like I said, tier 30. I have 7 now. I've purchased some, but I'm at 750 V-Bucks. If I only need like 200 more, and there's more than that in the rewards left over for me. And last season, to put it in perspective, Marty and I didn't purchase the season, the battle pass until the last week or last 2 weeks, something like that. And we purchased the battle bundle, which gave you a free 25 tiers. Yeah. And then we also purchased a 10 tier pack. So I used a lot of my V-Bucks. I had to buy a lot and I used a lot. So I haven't bought, with the exception of I bought like the $6.99 pack just to top me up for enough to buy this battle pass. Because there's I think there's a one-time $6.99 pack that you can buy because I don't think it's in my store anymore.
It's like a starter pack or something.
Yeah, it's like a starter pack. I only needed a little bit to top me up. But I don't really care about buying the items in the store. I more or less care about buying I more or less care about earning the stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know. But I'm curious what you guys think about like with the battle pass system. Like, is the battle pass system like not necessarily just in Fortnite? Is the battle pass system better to you than loot boxes?
I don't think so.
You think it's worse? You think it's worse, better, the same?
I think it's all falling under the same family for me right now. But why I don't prefer loot boxes, but I prefer them over the battle pass.
What about an Overwatch battle pass?
No, but what I'm saying is I prefer that I can just unlock loot boxes naturally, right? By leveling up or doing the weeklies.
Yeah. But the chance, like let's say what was the last Overwatch event?
Uprising or the whatever the new one's called.
Okay, well
the archive event.
Sure, Uprising, archive, whatever. Let's say that happens, and they say, okay, here's you have to buy a battle pass. We're gonna reset your level. Like maybe not. We're gonna add another level because the levels are pretty big in Overwatch because people get the portraits. So let's say they start you out with like an event level. So they say, okay, you're event level 0 in the beginning. You have to buy the pack to get it. And so you still earn loot boxes, okay? And you earn loot boxes, and hooray. But there's 5 skins or something. You have to level up your event level to 5, and that takes a while or something. Like more grindy than it would be in Fortnite because you tier up pretty quick. And those skins are only in that. They're not in the lottery. Wouldn't that be wouldn't you feel like you earned those skins? Would you purchase a battle pass in Overwatch?
Here's what I'm saying though: with the loot boxes, I can naturally get loot boxes without having to pay anything.
Yeah,
and eventually I will unlock the skin I want, unless it's like a very special cases that they have, like the BlizzCon ones and stuff like that.
No, but you're wrong in saying that. Like eventually, maybe yes, but if you specifically wanted one skin out of 1,000 items or whatever there is.
There's no method
the
for me to
chances
get
of
that.
you getting that skin are unbelievably slim.
No, but I can purchase them too.
The skin?
with in-game currency.
Yeah, but okay, so now you're lotterying for gold,
yeah.
which is lotterying. You're lotterying for gold.
But here's the difference, though. You're saying that yes, I have a slim chance of getting specifically a skin I want.
yeah,
I can save up for it and buy it.
yeah,
But just on the lottery, yes, I have a slim chance of getting that skin.
yeah.
With the battle pass system in Fortnite, once the season's over, I have no chance of getting that skin. Zero chance. As far as we know.
As far as we know.
Yeah, that's my issue with it right now.
I don't think that's.
If it comes back around and maybe they have like let's say in season whatever the next season is, and they say, oh, from our first season you can now get those stuff too.
See, the thing
that's okay.
The thing about this is what's interesting is this almost goes back to the Pokemon Go thing where it's like if you miss a legendary before, if you miss a legendary, you're kind of fucked. Now it's like legendaries are coming back in different ways. There's quests and there's different events and there's repeats and there's ways to get it. I don't know that I like that they came back, but I know that if I had missed one, I would have liked for them to come back.
Right.
But the thing is like with Fortnite, I'm not mad that somebody has the Leviathan. Oh, actually, I don't think the Leviathan skin was unlockable. But like another skin that was unlockable. I'm not sure what the other seasons are. Like I'm still relatively new to the game. Like another season's skin, sought after skin. I'm not like mad that guy has that. I'm because I've earned what I have. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know. But like because I earned what I have, I'm happy to show off whatever I have that's good. I don't need everything.
But you wanted that John Wick skin.
Yes, no, specifically. But I didn't have to lottery for it.
But if you missed it,
yeah.
If you came into the game late,
yeah.
If you didn't buy the season pass or the battle pass, you would have missed it forever.
The thing is, though, is I don't know if I would have cared at that point because I wasn't even invested in.
But regardless, you're going to look back and see the skins that were available in the past.
Yeah.
And maybe there's one you really like and you really want, and you have no access to that at all.
I don't know whether that is that bad. Because it forces me to go forward with other stuff. Like if I didn't care about the game back then, like that's incidental. Like it's like I don't care. It's like if someone starts playing Pokemon Go today, he can go and get like there's a new legendary that spawned like a couple days ago or something like that. He can go get that one, but he can't actively, as far as I know, get the other ones.
Yeah, but they're punishing him for something that he had.
I don't think that's a punishment.
No, but let's say he wanted to collect all the legendary
then
Pokemon.
You should have booted up. Then you should have booted up Fortnite earlier.
Then you're punishing him for that.
That's not punishing. That's the same as saying like a game has online achievements and you refuse to do the online achievements until the community died, and then when the community died, you were like, "Fuck, I can't do any of these online achievements."
That sucks too. But that's not them.
That's essentially actively punishing you.
That's not.
They should.
Wait.
Why isn't there an alternative?
Because
they know that community's going to die. They know it's going to die.
But
eventually.
they're not actively saying you can't get this achievement.
They are.
No, it's a byproduct of how people play games. They have no control over how many people play their games.
This is a byproduct of how.
No, it's not. They chose to lock people out of it.
This is a byproduct of how people play games.
I agree with Ryan.
This is
Adriano, you've said that you would stop playing Pokemon Go if you missed a legendary.
Yes.
That's a problem.
But you can get them. You can get them now.
How?
They rotate them in the quests. Like Zapdos is in the quest right now.
Yes.
So or
By
they
the way,
redo events.
there's a new legendary that came out.
Yeah, a couple days ago. Yeah.
So that's the question though. Do they rotate in the skins in Fortnite?
We don't know. You got to remember here. This is season 4, and it's still in early access.
Currently, it sucks. It's not the end of the world, but it sucks.
don't see the thing with Fortnite is I actually use the skins, and maybe this is actually the difference. I actually use the skin as kind of a trophy. Mm-hmm. I like to show off that I have John Wick. I like to show off that I have the full set. I like to show off that I have like I have a couple skins that I got. I don't like the look of, and they were like kind of further into the tiers. And I don't really like the look of them. They're not my style. So I would never wear them. And I never wear them. Like, if I was, like, trying to show off that I got to a certain tier, I would, show those skins off, even if I didn't really like them. I'd be like, look at this. I got the tier 100, like, this quick. Or I got the tier 60 this quick. Or whatever. I'm not like that, though. Like, I'm like, oh, I fucking like that John Wick skin. I'm going to go get that. I'm not really being completionist. I'm just showing off, like, hey, I got this John Wick skin. And I earned it. Mm-hmm. I didn't just lottery for it and like kept playing in hopes. I played. I budgeted my time. I knew I needed to get to a tier. I knew I had to get these challenges done, and I just budgeted it and go. And I went, and I did it.
Yeah.
And like same with Marty. Marty did the same thing, and I earned that John Wick skin. So did Marty.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. If I wasn't dedicated enough, who's to blame? Epic? No. Because if John Wick comes back, maybe it'll be tier 200.
Deciding when to come in and play the game is not a matter of being dedicated.
It kind of is. You weren't vigilant. You didn't look. Like you can't help everybody. Like if somebody doesn't want to come and play the game for like the first 3 years, and then they come in, they're like, oh, all these guys have all these costumes, and I only have like the randomized base character. I demand that Epic recycle everything and give me all the stuff that these guys played hundreds of hours to earn. How like entitled is that?
That's not entitled, because you would still have to earn it. I'm just saying there needs to be an avenue for them to earn it.
I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
I think the difference is that it's more of just like a trophy for me. Maybe it's just because I got the skin I wanted. But the thing is like honestly, like I kind of like, there's a couple of gliders that I like that I'm pretty sure were seasons past, and it's like, oh, that sucks, but like whatever.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know.
Well, that's all we got.
That's all she wrote.
Like us on the Facebook and follow us on the Twitter or however you do it nowadays.
However you do it nowadays?
Yeah,
when you got a new one?
Whatever the kids do. I don't know. Whatever that weird Russian one was.
Oh, the rebellion against Instagram or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Which like almost died as soon as it popped up.
I saw like 3 complaints come out, and I'm like, those are pretty serious complaints. I wonder if this is going to collapse. And like the next day I looked on Twitter and it just collapsed.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, all right.
So anyway, we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.